advice that I would give someone, another entrepreneur that wants to start with Getaround, is of course to educate yourself, but also to figure out how you want to do it. I think the location is super important. I think how you want to maintain your fleet is super important, as well as building your clientele, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna bring you your bread and butter. So I would say just be able to understand the entire car sharing concept. So I would say, to sum it up, to really educate yourself. We actually started off our fleet with 2 vehicles, our personal vehicles, while we were working. And then we saw that it took off and it did really well. So we decided to grow our fleet from there.
We did a combination, actually. We had liquid cash that we invested into the business. We invested about $50,000 of liquid cash. And then, we have really good credit. So we were able to use banks as leverage also. So what we did is create a combination of having actual cars that we owned outright to reduce the risk. And then we took out loans on some other cars. And what we did, we kind of really shopped around to see who wanted to do long-term business with us. And we came across Toyota. They were very flexible. We know depreciation on a car is a huge factor. And they were able to accommodate us with a price that allowed us to stay in front of depreciation to lower the risk. And they offered us 0% interest. So we kind of couldn't turn that down. No. And we said, how many can we get? Yes. And I think we got like 15 cars from there.
At went from 2 to 15 in a matter of a month, I would say?
Yeah.
A month.
I think the biggest advantage with the platforms is that, while you're focusing on the operations and kind of securing the guest experience, Getaround does, I would say, 99% of the work for you when it comes to acquiring you the customer, the guest. And then you can really have your expertise focus on what we make very little to no investment in marketing. And that's because we have the platform that does most of it for us. Total number of cars, we've successfully kind of leaped over 100 cars now.
Yeah.
So we're super excited. It was actually a really big number for us. We actually never thought we were actually going to expand to that or had any kind of intentions when we started. So we're very happy to surpass that number. We felt very accomplished by it. It was kind of like a huge kind of like marking point for us in our venture in car sharing. And now our goal for this year is 200.
200.